Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Valentino Rossi The Game MotoGP 16 here on this channel. And in today's episode we've got the Australian GP and Phillip Island. Now guys, if I get a win today and finish better than Zarco in today's episode, I can become the Moto2 champion. Now that is something to play for. It's not going to be easy. I can see this going to be a really challenging race because this is quite a difficult circuit. But I'm going to get straight into qualifying and I'm going to give it 110% because I want to become a champion. So let's get straight into it. Right, so we've made all our adjustments we need to make. We've had a few crashes, just trying to get the feel of the circuit. Sam Lowe's, once again, has got the fastest time of 1:33.178, which is pretty decent round this circuit. It's just the first couple of corners are really tough, and the last couple of corners I'm finding quite difficult and where I'm crashing off. And I've seen quite a few AI go off this corner as well, right into the gravel, so this could be quite a tough race, but we've got to get a fast time on the board. I think we've got to at least get top 5. We don't want to be pushing our luck and starting in a really bad place like we did in Japan, because we can't always recover like that. I just can't believe I still did that. That was just an unbelievable race. But I do want to become the Moto2 champion. We are so close from the MotoGP series, and we're going to be mixing it up with the likes of Marquez and Lorenzo and Rossi. Oh, I cannot wait, guys. We're not far away, but we want to move up as the champion. So that's what the challenge is in today's race. So that's what we're going to try and achieve. Right, so we're running a little bit faster at this split point. Oh God, we've just gone off circuit there as we tried. Oh God, we've still got the fastest split time at the third split time, but it's the last corner that I seem to lose time on. But we've got to get a time on the board. We actually didn't crash out that time, and it's still a little bit unstable as I tap on the power out some of these slow corners. But I'm hoping that I can just balance the front and back brake a little bit better. Oh God, went out a little bit wide again there as well. We did that a few times in these laps. And over the finish line, is this going to be a good time? Oh, so we get 12th. Right, let's go another lap. This definitely feels a lot better than it's been since the start of the session. This bike is starting to improve around the corners since we've made a few adjustments. But this one definitely is better in the corners than the Federal Oil team with Sam Lowe's team, because I just could not get faster around some of the corners in some of the races. But it was good on the straight line speed. Just didn't have it in the corners, and I prefer to be faster in the corners. I think that's where you can gain a lot more time. Right, let's slow it down, don't come off here. Oh, that was really risky going up the inside there, but we've gone out really wide, turn it in. We've got to try and get a faster time here again, so we've got to do better than 12. Oh God, don't lose it in the corner. Bit of a skid there as I went into there a little bit hot. We've got to get better in that corner as well. God dear, really struggled to put the power on there, but we're not far behind the time. We can get a little bit faster through this section. We might be able to catch up, and hopefully this could still be a fast lap. Right, let's see if we can get a nice tight line going through here. Now this section, as you go down the hill and turn to the right, is a very tough part on the circuits, and you've got to get it right. Oh, an endo! Oh God! Oh, that was awful. We've mucked that up. Right, we're going to have to, I think we might have damaged the bike as well. Yes, we did. We've got to go again. Easy does it. Oh God, almost lost the back there. But look, we're almost half a second faster than the time there. Oh, this has been an awesome lap. This is going to be the one. I think this is going to get us the fastest time. Can we do the last corner really quick? We need to get nice and tight here and just try not to slow down too much. I think we can just slowly open the throttle. Oh, this is going to be quick, guys. Is it going to beat Sam Lowe's time and get to the line? Come on, this is going to be good. And 8th? You are effing kidding me. Oh, I thought that was we lost so much time in that last corner. Right, we're going to have to go again. We were so close. The fastest time on 3 split points, but on the last corner, we probably cost ourselves about half a second. We've got to do better. I think 8th is still quite a difficult position to start on, so we're going to have to go a little bit faster, and we're not the fastest at that. Oh, we might have to go another lap, but we've still got 15 minutes to play with. Right, slow it down into this section. We can still correct it here. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Oh God, it's not. Oh, bugger. Right, well, we needed to go another lap anyway. Right, let's see if we can nail this corner again. Got a nice fast line through there. Hold it, flip it over. You've got to try and get as tight as you can to this left-hander. Slow it down. I've seen so many crashes on that corner in qualifying. I've seen Sam Lowe's go off that corner twice in qualifying, so how he's managed to get that time, I do not know. Right, oh yes, 0.4 underneath the time, so that's a good start. Now we've just got to nail every single corner to try and get pole position. All the other back wiggle in there as we get the brakes on. That wasn't the smoothest corner, but we could still tap out of this. Oh god, a bit of a wiggle there at the back as we tap the power on. It's going to be a real issue when we get to the GP bikes coming out the slow corners. I'm really looking forward to it, but also it's going to be really tough. Oh my god, look at that, guys. Almost 0.8 underneath the time. This is going to be the best one. We've definitely got the pace around the circuit at least the third. Up to the third split time, but we've got to get faster over the line. So it's just in the last few corners we seemed a bit of an endo there. Slow it down, don't come off. Oh, that was a good recovery and almost a second after under the time. This has been an awesome lap, and I think we're going to smash that time if we can just get to the end of this race, get a nice line for the corner. We might even be able to do a 1:32 here. Oh god, struggling to turn it in, god dear, and open the throttle. I think this is going to be close, guys. It's going to be close, please, and over the line. Oh god, we get second. Oh, that was so close. But you know what, guys, I'm going to take second. I think I'm not going to get much closer to that, and I think we're on the front row of the grid. I don't think I need to waste any more time and effort. I think I'm just going to afford the time on, get straight into it. I want to be the Moto2 champion. And looking at the times, Zarco's on the second row of the grid, and he has to finish in front of me if he wants a chance to prevent me from winning the Moto2 championship. So he's got to get in front of me in the race. So we take second place, but we've got to also be careful because Sam Lowe's was really quick, but he came off quite a few times in that first corner. So I'm hoping that he does come off and I can have a good race from start to finish. And the weather stays the same as well. So let's get straight into it, guys. This is going to be a good one. So let's go.
Greetings to all the racing fans tuning in. We're joining you live from the Phillip Island circuit, which plays host to the 16th race in the Moto2 Championship. The sky has been cloudy for a few hours now, but having checked the forecast, Race Direction have decided to declare a dry race. Mere seconds away from the start of the race, and inside the riders' heads the countdown begins for the Australian Grand Prix here at stunning Phillip Island.
Right, guys, the pressure's on to become the Moto2 champion here in Australia around Phillip Island. Let's see if we can get a good start here. We've got Zarco on the second line behind us. We've got Sam Lowe's to the left of us, and that was an awesome start there, and we just managed to get away. Right, we've got to get into that first corner and get a nice line because that left-hand corner at the top of the hill is a very challenging one, and I can see there's going to be a lot of crashes on this with all the 31 riders going around it, and we've gone really wide as we try to slow it down into the corner, turn it in. Oh god, there was a bike that just went round the back, and yes, there was a crash as I saw the crash sign come up, and we've managed to get away. So hopefully we can carry that on. We need to get a nice decent speed going through this section and get to this next right-hander and slow it down, and we don't want to be knocked off. Slow it down, don't lose it. Oh god, that was really tough there. I didn't think I was going to stop it, but just managed to turn it in, and we managed to tap on the power, but there was a bit of a moment there, but we managed to control it. We've just got to take it nice and steady, get some heat in the tyres, and hopefully going into the second lap we can really start nailing the times down. And we've managed to start really well in this race. This is what we wanted, and we've managed just to get away again, and there's a little gap developing, and that's a good thing going into this downhill section because you don't want any other riders coming down them ploughing you off onto the grass, because that does happen around this circuit. Slow it down, get a nice tight line. Oh, again, that was almost perfect. This has been an awesome lap, and we are literally riding like a champion, and that's what we wanted to do around this Australian circuit, around Phillip Island. It is definitely one of my favourite circuits in real life, but it's not always the easiest one to play on the game, but I'm doing okay at the moment, looking behind, and I'm just developing a decent gap. This has been an awesome race so far, but we've still got 2 tough laps to go, and this is where I'm going to lose a bit of time, because as you go up the hill at almost maximum speed, it's really hard to slow down, and we've gone through there not as quick. We've got to slow it down and get a nice tight line. Don't lose it. Oh God, slowing it down, and that's a lot tighter than we did on the first lap. And I can see there's a lot of overtakes going on behind, but luckily we are staying out of all the battling behind, and this is going exactly what we wanted to do. It's going to plan, because we wanted to have a nice clean race but ride like a champion. And again, oh God, don't, oh, flapping out of the circuit. Oh, just had a moment there. I didn't think I was going to stop, and I thought that was game over. Oh my God, that was close, but we just managed to recover. But what we've done, we've let the others catch up, and this is where it's going to get really difficult, because we don't want them too close going into that final lap. I can't believe I couldn't slow it down into that corner. I didn't have many issues on that corner. I think I came off once on that corner. I don't know what happened, but sometimes that happens. You go into there a little bit too quick, or just a little bit of nerves. I don't know, but that's try and recover and just try and pull that gap. Don't lose it there, and that's not bad again. That is a section that just really does scare you. It coming into the final sections, and off we go. And it looks like Zarco's up to full, so at the moment he's not in a position where he's going to stop me or prevent me from taking the title, and we've got nice and tight into that corner, and that's awesome. So we go into the final lap in first place, but they are closing on me. I've got to be better in these next couple of corners and not making any more mistakes, otherwise we could throw this away here in Australia and we will not become champion. Right, so slow it down into this section, slow it down, don't lose it, take it nice and tight. Oh God, this didn't break enough into that, and that just threw us out, but we've got a nice tight line. We are slowly opening the throttle, and that was quite smooth. So we've managed to get away, and looking at the overtakes down there, I think it looks like Zarco is going for it. He's coming back, and it looks like he's going to try and challenge on this final lap. So I can't afford to lose it in this corner. Let's try and slow it down. That's a bit better. So we managed to get a decent line through there, and it wasn't too tight, so we didn't have any problems with any riders coming up the inside. Right, let's get a nice turn here. Let's not muck it up. We're on the final lap. There's not much further to go. Can we do it here in Australia and become the champion? Right, let's see if we can get a nice speed through here. We're just maintaining that decent gap, and I cannot believe we've managed to do almost 3 laps and kept that distance, although there was a lot of riders with a decent pace in qualifying. Right, last section here. Can we do this? Don't lose it. Oh no, out the seat. Oh my God, I've just come out the seat. I thought I was going to come off. Oh my God, my heart's in my mouth. I thought I was a goner again there, but we just managed to stay on the bike. I don't know how, but who cares, because we're coming to the final left-hander corner here. Can we become the champion here in Australia around Phillip Island? I cannot believe this, guys, but I think we're going to do it. Yes, we are. We have done it. What an awesome race. I don't care about the mistakes. We did it. That is what you call a Moto2 champion. Thank you very much. What a race, guys. We did ride like a champion, and we take the championship, and Zarco came 4th in the end, so he wasn't going to challenge, and he didn't prevent me becoming the champion, and I cannot believe that, guys. 2 moments I thought I'd lost it, but the luck was on my side today here in Australia, and we took the championship. It's just been an awesome Moto2 championship. Actually, this one's been one of the best I've done in a long time. I mean, on MotoGP 15, it wasn't as good as this. But I also want to say thank you, guys, because a lot of you took part in choosing of the teams and all the other stuff. I want to thank you for all of you that supported this series. And now we've got 2 more races, which I'm going to do in a double video. And then we've got the MotoGP circuit, which is going to be even more challenging. I cannot wait for that. We're going to be competing against the top guys. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.